Introduce you to one of their top 10 best-selling styles at LaZBoy, and something that we have not offered. This is called the James Plus, and this is one of their all-leather LaZBoy beautiful chairs that we get to share with you at a phenomenal value. We're going to spend, of course, some time talking about this. You know, whenever LaZBoy is here at HSN, they bring to us something incredible. This is the James Plus. It's a leather rocker recliner. We have both the manual and the power recliner. It is a new style. Isn't it gorgeous? I walked into the studio and I told Amy, who is the expert, I said, oh my gosh, I saw it online, but when I walked into the studio, it stopped me dead in my tracks. By the way, this feels so amazing. We're gonna get started by telling you about LaZBoy. LaZBoy has been around for 97 years, if you can imagine. So the history on LaZBoy is incredible. They are based out of Monroe, Michigan, and we are so thrilled to be able to give you a look at this style. You are looking at beautiful colors. The color that you're seeing here is walnut. We love, of course, the richness of this walnut. We also have for you the gray, which is one of the, of course, top selling choices, still big in home decor and design. We're going to be presenting this to you in the ice, and we love, of course, this lighter color, especially when it comes to leather, because you just kind of wipe that clean. And then, of course, one of our #1 favorites, which is in the navy. There are going to be 2 ways that you're going to be able to shop with us for this. We talked about the 5 flexible payments that we're offering all weekend long, but we also will be sharing this with you with our 18 months VIP financing, and that's when you own that HSN card. And if you're buying the manual, you'll be able to get that at home with the manual for approximately $77, and if you're buying the power recliner for about $104. If you don't own the card, you can certainly apply for it. I want to introduce you to our expert. She has flown in. She has been with LaZBoy for over 27 years. Amy Thomas joining us. Amy, it's so nice to have you here. You smell so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to have a seat, Miss Amy.
Please do.
So we are thrilled that you are here and to introduce everybody to the James Plus.
Oh.
It's such a beautiful, beautiful chair.
Yeah, this has been in LaZBoy's lineup, as you said, for a long time. It is still our top 10, one of our top 10 recliners. This is built and designed for someone between 5'10" and 6'2". You know, in round circumference, I want to say it's like 40 by 40 by 43. So it has phenomenal back height, and we're both sitting in the power recliner. But before I get going, because there's so much to talk about, I want to say happy belated Lazy Day. Last weekend was the official Lazy Day, National Lazy Day. And what's the better thing to do than be able to sit down in your recliner, whether it's our manual, traditional manual, or this power recliner, and let the weight of the world release you and just get comfortable. What I love is that you are sitting there, your body is gently rocking, and you hardly—
I'll tell you, I'm in heaven.
You hardly have to move. I'm gonna move slightly, and the chair starts rocking, and this is part of LaZBoy's tradition and how we were made almost 100 years ago. The back works separately from the base. So when you move in the recliner, it's a hinge, and that hinge works like the upper body and the lower torso, like your hips. And that's why you can sit and barely move, and the chair starts rocking. It's incredible comfort.
Oh my gosh, I already am, I'm already melting in the chair.
See you.
Oh my God, it feels, but I mean, that's the LaZBoy quality that they bring to you. So one of the things that we want to talk about during this presentation is value.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about the quality, which is really important, but also value. Because one of the reasons why we partner with LaZBoy is to not only expedite the features compared to if you were going to go into, for example, a brick and mortar store. We are going to offer to you white glove delivery service, but also that we can actually, you're going to have this chair in your home within 21 days.
You are.
And that is very different from what you would experience if you're going to walk into a traditional furniture store. Because a lot of the features, all of the features that you are going to get with this chair are custom features, which would require an extensive amount of time if you were going to go into the store store to order them, for them to put together and then ship to your home. So you are going to love not only the price that we're offering to you, but also the fact that from today until the time that you get this at home, you're looking at about 21 days. And that's important with Labor Day coming up, the holidays that are rapidly approaching, and that white glove delivery service that we also include.
Who wouldn't want to sit down and in 21 days have their chair, whether you're gifting early in the season or you want something new in your home and you're ready for the football season or you're winding up that baseball season, this is your ultimate chair. It is 100% top grain leather everywhere you sit and touch. So that is the entire back, this beautiful lower lumbar, the inside arms and outside arms, that gorgeous seaming that we do. This is what we call the smile feature on this recliner style. That smile feature is what envelops your upper back, your head, and your neck. And then the lower area has what I call the T cushion, and that T cushion actually not only takes care of the lower lumbar, but we don't think about the kidney area. And when we twist our backs, whether it's left or right doing exercises or you're turning and shifting, we actually move those muscles on the side around the kidneys, and that gives us a lot of aches and pains at times. We are not doctors, but we do design our chairs for comfort even when you are in an uncomfortable way with your body as you twist and turn. Then we have a bullnose, what I call a bullnose cushion, and that takes you all the way down to the seat and the feet. Now this is the Power Recliner. It is LaZBoy's patented wireless remote. I already pre-programmed this to several different positions. So watch what happens when you program the chair. This is a memory setting similar to what you might have on your car. So driver number 1 has one position, driver number 2 can have a stored position, and then there's a little house here, and that takes your recliner back to the upright seated and rocking position at any time. Now, inside of that, we have all the separate motors. As I said, LaZBoy is built on a hinged position like your body. The back works separately from the leg rest. So this first oval button operates the back so it can go back. The second layer raises the leg rest, which I've already have them opened in each direction. Watch what happens with the headrest. The headrest comes up, and then the lumbar area increases as well, up to an additional 3 inches. And then when you hit your button, and I've got to check the power here because this one might have gotten slightly unplugged, so I'm going to ask for some help, but you've got it.
Yeah, you can come over here.
You've got it. I'll come over there. I'll show by, yep, I'll show by sitting. Oh, you know what? There's one of my little features. I bet I know exactly what I did. Inside is a button that locks the communication. So that's how easy my own fingernail did that. Now watch. That chair is going to come back to that home position.
You're using this one. You use it.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
Let me switch.
This one wants
This is how talented I am for 27 years. There we go. We're going to push that button. Now we did yours. Let's do. This is why we have, there we go. Let's turn that back on. Check our buttons.
There we go.
There we go. Yep, now you can see the lights. So we're going to recline. We raise the leg rest. And I am going to need some support because I wonder if we had some power issues here.
I think we're going to turn this one back on and work this one. Because I think this one was.
Let's see.
Look at us, Amy. This is the first time that this has happened on us.
Nope.
Right?
Look, see.
Okay, this one is working now.
Is it now?
Yeah, you're working this one.
There we go. Hello, everyone. This is live television,
That's what happens on live TV.
This is what live TV. So there's your button. When you recline the back, look what happens in the front. The leg rest moves forward. That's important if you are tall. You have a tall back or long legs because we're each built a little differently. So that elongates to support those tall people. Then you can increase your lumbar support. Here's your headrest. That goes up 55 degrees.
Look at that. Can you guys see that?
And then
I wish you can see from the back. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
Okay. And then we're going to raise the leg rest. And look, individual touches. This is why this is considered infinite reclining positions. And as you saw, there's our buttons. I'm going to charge that one. That's now saved as position number 1. It's stored. And then we go back to the reclining position. It would help if I also had my glasses on. So as you saw inside, we have a communication button. So if you have a little one at home that likes to press the buttons, we don't have to worry about that. You can cut the communication off, as you saw I did. If you lose your remote, there is a beeping sound, and it's actually programmed to your wireless remote. As soon as you hit any button, it stops, and then you can put that in the magnetic cradle, where we also have a USB port. And if you don't feel like using this because you have pushed one of your buttons from memory, you can do the memory button or the home button right on the outside of the cradle.
Which is perfect.
It's perfect.
Now, obviously, this is the power that we're
power.
showing, and we have
Correct.
the manual.
Yes.
And I should also call out that for the price that you would normally buy, for example, the power out in the stores, is the power or the manual now? Now I'm confused. Is it the power?
Power.
Out in the stores, you can actually get that today here.
Yes.
And at HSN, which is an incredible value. Choose your color. Most people end up buying the power with us because when you look at what you would buy the power for out in stores, and you look at what we offer it for,
That's right.
people are like, oh my gosh, that's what I buy the manual for. And it's incredible. So I'll give you an example of that. Those are the colors. The navy that we're offering to you is beautiful. We talk about how classic that navy is. It's a beautiful navy. The ice is what you were sitting in. There's the walnut. The walnut is typically one of our best sellers, but they all are. These are all of our top selling colors. The style, which is the James Plus, is new to the line. If I didn't say it, it's important for me to let you know that this is going to be the final leather LaZBoy of the year. So if you prefer leather, this is the one that you want to buy. And so many of us do, because leather lasts forever, right? That new car smell,
That's right.
the quality, the richness, that heirloom legacy piece of furniture that we all love.
Right, and that's LaZBoy. It is legacy furniture, not to mention the leather. But when you buy a LaZBoy, we tend to put ourselves out of business because this is a piece of furniture that you will pass down from generations. And leather, being nature's fabric, wears in where fabric wears out. The more you use your leather recliner, the softer it becomes, because leather is inherent for being a breathable, natural fabric. So as you sit in it, it takes on the temperature of your room. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not going to have leather. I live in Arizona. It's really hot here. That'll be too hot and sticky. You're actually thinking of a faux leather. Natural leather continues to breathe, and it takes on the temperature of the room that you're in, and it's highly cleanable. So if we could, I'd love to show what I'm talking about like that.
And while we do that, I am going to invite you to place your orders. If you're ordering the manual, you're looking at $277 on FlexPay, and then if you're ordering the power, it's just a difference of $100. It's $377.
Oh,
and it's a hot deal. Your greatest savings is going to be on the power. You're saving about $1,000. I definitely can't make the decision for you. Personally, I think the power is extraordinary. You're saving far more money on the power, obviously. And they both not only are being offered on the 5 FlexPay, we also offer them to you on the VIP financing. That's when you use your HSN card. Okay, so take a look at this, because this is important. We know, of course, that leather is durable, but also if you're considering, for example, getting the ice, and we do everything. Well, it's LaZBoy, so you get in there, you're not going to want to get up. You're going to eat in there, sleep in there.
You can have family ice cream night. You can have family pizza night. You can have your fur baby sitting with
your wine.
You can have your wine, because the leather is tested for a 5 out of 5 for your cleaning and living, and that's the beauty of it. So this is ketchup, that is chocolate syrup. And this is why I always test on our lightest color. So this is the ice color. So yes, you can have white leather in your home. The first thing I do is just pick it up with a paper towel. You're gonna grab a little, and some of it'll stay on the side. So mind my trash can here, and here comes the chocolate syrup. There's a little extra residue on each, right? And I'm smearing it on purpose because you are going to be able to clean this up. Once we do that, this is just your standard kitchen sponge and your standard soap that you have in your kitchen. You're gonna wipe that extra up. Look how it's coming and spreading around, and that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. And now with your paper towel, you wipe up the rest of it. There's the rest of the residue right on the paper towel. Fold it up, finish your cleaning, and now it's dry and you can sit down and start using your furniture. And that's the beauty of leather. If it were fabric, it would take a little bit more for us to do. And look, I even dropped a little bit of ketchup there, so I'm gonna pick that up. But that's all that's to it. That's your cleaning.
And that's our lives, right?
That's our lives.
We've got the kids, we've got the pets. And
That's right.
For sure. I mean, it's so comfortable. And let's talk about why it's so comfortable. Leather is one part of it.
Leather's one part of it.
This is the other
what's
piece
on
of
the
it.
inside. LaZBoy is the only company that has partnered with Tempur-Pedic, the #1 named mattress brand over years and years. Inside the LaZBoy cushion, you have our high resiliency foam. Now this is a cue ball, so we all know what that is, and as soon as this plays, I will show you that demonstration. But this is LaZBoy. Imagine over 5 years of their scientists having to figure out their formula for a mattress, having to come down to the size of a seat cushion. And what you see is that high resiliency foam layer that gives you all that extra support. But that TEMPURResponse memory foam that goes on top of it gives you customized seating. So when you sit down, you have your own customized seating from your hips all the way down to your toes. And then if you get up, it remembers its original shape and formula. Then I sit down and it has its own custom shape to me. So this is the high resiliency. This is us when we plop in our furniture. Then it gives us that support. But when you have the Tempur-Pedic on top, and again, this is a cue ball, this is what stops your body weight. And then as you sit down, it begins to contour. Look, that cue ball just disappears. And as your body releases when you get up, it comes all the way back up. There's a tiny little divot that finishes. And this is what we mean by customized seating. Look at where my hand and my palm disappear. And then I come back up. And so does the loft and the shape for your customized seating.
That's going to deliver so much comfort for you.
Yes.
So when you're watching football and when you're watching baseball or you're binge watching your favorite Netflix or Hulu movie or you're watching HSN, you just kind of collapse, or after a hard day's work.
That's right.
Right, and you have that downtime and you can restore and you can relax. You're going to feel amazing. You mentioned to me when we met that this LaZBoy, this James, which is, by the way, is among their top 10 best-selling styles. Right. We've never offered this style before. It's such a beautiful style, by the way. Is just about 9 to 10 inches shy of a twin-size mattress.
So let's show them what that means.
Come.
So I'm going to have you sit down.
Okay.
Because I want to demonstrate as well. We are not tall ladies at all. Look how your feet are dangling. And you still have your little cute boots on with what, a 2 or 3 inch heel. But she's still got a gap there. Now with just a little bit of body movement, she can start to relax and it starts rocking. But I want to show how we can make your feet touch the ground. So I said this was built for someone 5'10" to 6'2". So then you begin to think, how do these little girls sit in there and we're comfortable?
By the way, I'm so comfortable. like if you guys weren't watching and give me a good 10, 15 minutes, I could take a good nap. I could take a really good nap.
I know. So I am going to push that lumbar button.
Oh, that feels so good.
And it is literally pushing you forward.
Yes, I can feel it.
So look how close your feet are. There's your heels.
I can feel it.
Your heels are now on the ground. So now do your full rocking as you normally would.
Okay, I can feel it.
So this is why we're able to sit in the chair, because we design the motors to do different things for different body sizes.
So if you are a more petite person like we are, like a little bit petite lady or gentleman, this will work for you.
Yes, it will.
So don't be shy about that.
That's right.
I'm so happy that you pointed out, because we do have a large audience of petite women.
That's right.
And shorter men, and this would be that's such a perfect thing.
It
Who
is.
Want something like this.
That's right.
So that's perfect.
Now, I'm going to recline you. The back is going to go back itself.
Good night.
Now, again, notice as I recline her,
Yes.
this comes forward.
Right.
Now we're going to raise the leg rest.
Okay.
One little bit at a time. Okay. Now I'm going to do both of them and take you back to a full recline, because there's that other feature I want everyone to see. There's your napping feature. This is 66 inches of full napping feature.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good.
A twin mattress is 75 inches in length. So you are almost into that full bed recline. The head is fully supported. The neck, the full kidney that we talked about, all the way through to the heels. And if you're shorter like us, it could be your toes as well. And that's where that Tempur-Pedic starts, all the way to the back, all the way to the front. The other thing that LaZBoy does is we add the cushion all the way back to the back of the arms. Most companies would actually stop it around here. And the reason they do is it's cost savings. But we know you're going to nap in your furniture, so we build that to give you the comfort all the way through. Now, you're ready to sit up. I'm going to use that headrest.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to raise you up about 55 degrees.
So that's nice, because depending on where your TV is.
Correct.
Because some of you have your TVs mounted.
That's right.
You know, now you can kind of raise this so that, or if you're reading. You might be reading or watching TV, you can get it at that perfect height.
So you have that. And then when you're ready to come to an upright seated position because the doorbell rang, this is also whisper
Or you have to use the bathroom?
quiet. Oh, yes. This is whisper quiet. And that means it can go in the nursery, or maybe you don't sleep well and you don't want to awaken your loved one. Like for my poor husband, he can sleep soundly, but I'm up and down all night. This way, I don't wake him by moving in the recliner and having that whisper quiet. So I have to tilt myself back and forth. And because it takes us time to get to sleep, but also while we're sleeping, sometimes we get restless.
Yeah, that's true.
And we have to change.
All right, we got to take care of some business.
Yes.
All right, number one, I want to invite you to place your order. Last leather recliner from LaZBoy for the rest of the year. Special value, obviously, free shipping. We've got to talk about shipping.
Yes, we do.
And how this is going to get into everyone's home. Because this is a big deal, because the white glove delivery service is included. So what does that look like when everyone places their order today?
So once you check out of your basket, you're going to get a call in about 7 to 10 days, because we wait for all the calls to come in together. And then on the call, we make an appointment. So you aren't thinking, well, they're going to come on Thursday. Well, what time Thursday? We are making appointments, and 30 minutes out, we let you know that we're on our way. When we arrive, you point and tell us where you want your furniture to go. That's the white glove. Then we take off the packaging. We put the back onto the base. This is how easy that we make this. By the way, it's made in America with domestic and imported parts, and has been for almost 100 years. Once you get the power recliner delivered, you just saw the manual, there's just a couple extra steps. The back still goes on the base, but then we make all the connections for you and show you how to use your wireless remote. And then all you do is sit down in either way and start using your recliner.
Nice.
We take away all the packaging, all the boxes. You don't have to. And then again, you sit down and you start using and just enjoying your brand new feature. That's what white glove is. Now, if you are uncomfortable about our delivery people being in the home, which some people still are, that's fine. You can tell us 30 minutes out where you want us to put it. Do you want it on the front porch, the back porch, maybe in the garage? We will do that, but we don't unbox. So just so you know, that would be up to you if you'd opt for us not to do the full white glove.
All right. Yeah. So you have two choices.
Yes.
We can put it on your front porch, or you can invite us in, and you can say, I'd like it right over there, please and thank you.
That's
and you
right.
can step aside, and they'll do all the work for you, which is really lovely. And by the way, we do it all with free shipping and handling. Why do you want to shop with us at HSN? Because I know that there are many storefronts and many places to buy, of course, beautiful recliners. There are many reasons. Number one, value. This is an incredible savings. As I mentioned to you, this is called the James Plus. And whenever you see Amy and whenever you see LaZBoy at HSN, they are offering to us an incredible value for a limited time only. So on the James Plus Power Recliner, this is an over $1,000 savings. So value is a part of the story. Also, time-wise. Because these pieces are custom, for example, leather is an upgrade.
That's right. A very expensive upgrade.
And a very expensive upgrade, right? The Tempur-Pedic is an upgrade.
Right.
So, you purchase furniture, most of us have, and you go into the stores, you're sitting with a salesperson, you're adding all of these upgrades. Well, the upgrades take a lot longer to be delivered. They can take several weeks. We are going to deliver it to you in 21 days. So value is part of the story. The second part of the story is how quickly we can actually get this delivered. The third part of the story is that white glove delivery service, because that is not typical when you're shopping for furniture.
No.
It's a little bit different.
That's right.
At most furniture stores.
That's right. In the furniture industry, and I've been in the industry since 1980, standard is delivery as an extra. So after you've finished making your purchase, then you're asked by a furniture sales associate, where do you live, because we need to deliver this. The minimum charge for delivery is $100, but each delivery is done in zoning. So if you're inside a specific zone, which is usually like a couple miles from a store where you purchase, that could be your starting price point. But then it goes out the farther you live. And sometimes you can get choices of, we only come to your area once a month. Maybe we come to your area every other day. I mean, there's all kinds of factors in there, but you could pay anywhere from $99 to $399 for delivery. And that's why we include it, because of our partnership with HSN.
And here we give it to you all with free shipping and handling, which is lovely. And also, if you ever get any of our LaZBoy chairs at home and you don't love it, we never charge you a restocking fee. We will come pick it up. I want to go through the choices for you.
Can I come with you?
Absolutely, we want to remind you it is a hot deal. We have both the manual choice and we also have the power. The power is far more popular because I think so many of you realize that for the price that you would normally pay for the manual, you actually can get the full power. And that is exciting news because now you can really upgrade and get that power recliner. Here is that gorgeous navy.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's an incredible choice.
You know, if you don't know which of these 4 colors to choose, it's like your wardrobe. You don't know what to wear. What am I going to wear today? You pull out your favorite pair of jeans. Navy is like the favorite pair of jeans, and it's our #1 custom order color. That's why you have asked us to always include navy in the color choices.
Oh my gosh, and you can see just how soft that leather is.
It's incredible.
Think of, how the quality, if you've ever touched like a lamb leather and just how soft it is and how you'll melt on the inside. And isn't it a stylish chair? To me, it's between a classic and a contemporary.
That's right.
It's a beautifully styled. It's called the James Plus. It's the first time that we've ever offered this style at HSN. The value is there. If you're getting, of course, the manual, you can get this at home for $277 on the 5 flexible payment, and the power is just $100 more at $377. Everybody can get our free and instant flex pay, and then you also can select this on the what we call our VIP financing if you choose that. So we go from the navy to the ice, which is the lightest of all the choices that we offer to you, and it's beautiful in this.
And that's why I did the demo on the ice with the hot chocolate or the chocolate syrup and the ketchup. So yes, you can have white furniture in your home. What I do love about this color that you don't see as it gets darker is this has what we call a sauvage treatment. Now it's available on all 4 colors, but you really see it in the ice. And a sauvaging means there's a high and low area in the tanning itself, and you really get to see it here. We call it a mottled appearance, but it gives you that fabulous two-tone that you may miss as you get to the darker colors.
That's great choice. If you have those lighter tones, a lot of people have coastal designs in their home. That would be stunning. And then, of course, our always popular gray.
Everybody has some tones of gray in their home. I do. Gray floors, gray cabinets, maybe you have gray paint. And this really gives you that choice of going traditional or contemporary in your color tones. And again, the leather is incredibly soft, and look how supple it is. I like to do this so that you know you're not getting a low grade of leather. You're getting a very high grade of leather, and that's why you have such a fabulous hand. You can feel like a lanolin oil on your hands, and that's how you know you have that wonderful top grain.
By the way, gray has been our #1 most popular choice.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I have a gray sofa in my little den. I think it's fantastic. But I do think that they're all great.
Yes.
All right.
And then your classic.
Yeah.
Walnut is always a classic in the home. When people think of leather and the lineage of leather, they always think of browns, because the brown and the burgundies were the original colors years and years ago of leather, and that's why it's still a staple today.
Beautiful.
If you're buying your heirloom, this is also your heirloom
so
color.
rich looking, right? So classic and timeless.
This is almost like cordovan shoes, a cordovan belt, your favorite handbag. This is what that leather gives you.
That's beautiful. You and I were talking about how quickly fall arrives in just a few short weeks, and how before you know it, the holidays are here, and we all kind of think about, gosh, how do I present my home for my family and friends for a holiday? And Labor Day traditionally marks that time when we're thinking about decorating for our home. But by the time we get into the furniture stores and we go to order the furniture, then we realize how it traditionally will take 6 to 8, sometimes 12 weeks to have the furniture delivered.
Exactly.
And then we're heartbroken and disappointed that it won't arrive in time for the holidays. And so this is such a real opportunity to know that you're going to get this about a week or two right after Labor Day. So the timing on this is so perfect, because we're literally talking 21 days. And so this will be right in time for football season, right in time for the end of baseball season. You'll have this in plenty of time for the holidays, which is really wonderful. And it is going to be the final leather recliner from LaZBoy for the year. I've covered it before, but I want to reiterate the savings. Your savings, about $1,000 off of that power recliner. If you're choosing the manual, I think the savings is going to be a little over $600. It is a hot deal. Look at the retail value for yourself. I mean, the savings are incredible. One of the things that we pride ourselves on at HSN is offering each of you that instant and free flex pay, and that is with any major credit card. We accept them all. And if you've maybe done a little homework, a little research, and you know the difference between the manual, we're going to be showing it to you here, and the power, for the price that you would traditionally, if you were going to go into a store, and for the price that you would traditionally buy a manual in a store, you can afford to get the power here today at our price. And so we definitely want you to consider that. That's one of the reasons why so many of you really love shopping here today at HSN. Outside of our classic flex pay that we offer, we also have our VIP financing. And that is when you use our HSN card. So we are just like other department stores, we have our own proprietary card. With our HSN card, you can pay for your James Plus over 18 months with that HSN card. And your payments can be, if you're buying the power, $104.72. And if you're buying the manual, $77. And if you're saying, now I like those numbers, and you don't own the HSN card, apply for it. Most of you who apply for the card will instantly get approved, and then you can go ahead and get the chair today.
Do you know how fast I can spend $100?
Oh, me too. Me too.
And if I know I had an heirloom piece that I would have for over 25 years, if I did the math, you're talking pennies.
Yeah,
Pennies.
and that's how I look at it. You know, it took me a long time. I had to grow into that because at first, when you look at the price, you go, "Oh my gosh," but you have to really look at it over the course of years.
That's right.
And it took me such a long. I wish somebody had taught me that when I was.
math.
Yeah, when I was a lot younger, I didn't understand
me
that.
either.
But now that I'm much older, I so understand that now. And it's when you look at how long you're going to have this and the features,
That's right.
right? And the comfort and that this is going to deliver to you and the
Yes.
ability for someone to be able to sleep in this if they're
right.
recovering
That's
from
right.
from a surgery. I could from anything, and the opportunity to restore and relax. The cost per use just is invaluable
true.
here.
It's
So
very true.
we're going to show you the manual.
Yes.
We were in the power recliners, but this is the manual, and so many of you are buying the manual, which is amazing when you look at the price here on the manual. And you can't tell the difference from looking at them, from the eye, only from the side
Only from the
paneling.
side.
Yeah, that's it.
So our handle, this is actually our long handle.
I'm gonna go sit on this side.
Oh, please, please. This is our long handle. It is also an upgrade. So we've talked about the power. Leather is your biggest upgrade. The Tempur-Pedic Response Memory Foam, which is inside either style, is an upgrade. The arc handle and then the wireless remote, those are upgrades. And then at the bottom that you don't even see unless it's home is our coffee finish on the base, and that's an upgrade. Now, on the long handle, we actually have a little, what I'll call a divot right here. And that's important, number one, because when you're short like we are, the long handle gives you more, so you're not moving your body out of way. You're just reaching down, grab the tip of it, and look how easy it opens. Then the manual has a 3-position locking footrest. So that was number 1. There's number 2, and then there's number 3. Now that's not all. Inside is a 18-position ratchet system. So as soon as you start to recline, you're going to hear clicking. Now there we go. I'm going to scoot all the way to the back. This leg rest now comes up to what's the best position for my body weight. We are very similar in shape, size, weight. And that's where the chair comes. If you are smaller, it may not raise as much as this. If you are taller and heavier, it may raise to its full position. But the manual gives you 54 reclining positions.
Wow.
That's 53 more than any other manual reclining company out there. And that is all because of how LaZBoy was built many, many years ago. Now, to close it, you take your handle, just lower it, just like you opened it. You're gonna hear a click, and that click takes you back to the rocking position. A lot of our customers like, my chair's broken. It's making all these clicks, and then when I close it, it's clunking. Those are actual locks. That's how you know you have an authentic LaZBoy, not just by what it says on the outside or underneath, but because of the way we lock everything in place. When you close it, you need things to unlock, and that's how you know we are the authentic brand. And you only sell authentic brands.
That's
right?
That's the truth. As a matter of fact, one of the things that you'll learn, and you can find this information on our website about what they cover, because many of the parts are covered for a lifetime, and you can read all the details on our website. But 97 years, LaZBoy has been around, and that's if you're going to buy a recliner, buy the best. Buy the best that you can afford, which is why LaZBoy is synonymous with the quality. We're always so excited to be able to offer to you the value. And I love what you called out, Amy, all the upgrades.
Yes.
That coffee finish is an upgrade. This handle is an upgrade. The leather is an upgrade. The Tempur-Pedic is an upgrade.
Yes.
And the value that we get to deliver to you, especially with the white glove delivery service. We can get this in your home within 21 days, the 5 flexible payments, the free shipping and handling, but you do need to check out of your shopping cart and place your orders. We're gonna take a quick break. You will decide if it's gonna be the walnut, if it'll be the gray, will it be the navy, or will it be the ice? will it be the power or are you gonna go for the manual?
Yeah.
Come on back, there's lots more that we wanna share with you. But definitely make a decision and take action. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll see you on the other side.
Bold, gold, and gorgeous. That's Bellezza. These gold-enrobed bronze creations are meant to be noticed. Unique Italian-inspired designs and fine details with the look, feel, and luxury of pure gold. Perfectly priced so you can stack and layer them to suit your personal style. Go ahead, make a statement. Dream big, be bold, be Bellezza. Only at HSN. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
It's not often that one can wake up every day and pursue their passion. Voila! For over 25 years at HSN, I have been able to do just that. My cookware have helped many HSN customers to improve their cooking style in the kitchen. And the best part is, I have a lot more to share with you.
Join Chef Wolfgang Puck only on HSN.
So nice to have you shopping with us. My name is Marlo. You're watching HSN, and it's a brand we love. Weekend, we're going to be offering 5 flexible payments, and one of the brands that we definitely love is LaZBoy. We are featuring for you a brand new style. It's called the James Plus. Isn't it gorgeous? I know. This is a beautiful, beautiful LaZBoy. We're going to be offering it to you today in this hour. It's been super popular already. We've got an incredible value. This is the Power Recliner. It's over $1,000 off. It has all the upgrades, but we also offered to you an incredible assortment of other furniture like coffee tables. And I want to give you a glimpse because we've got some special values on coffee tables, and we're encouraging you to go onto our website at hsn.com and check out the assortment of great coffee tables. Here's one right next to us. Isn't that a nice style?
Love it.
All sorts of style, whether it's contemporary or classic or transitional. We want you to check out the beautiful selection of coffee tables that we offer to you at great savings. And so that'll be a nice compliment to go with the great LaZBoy that we are sharing with you. LaZBoy is a brand that has been around for over 97 years. They're based, by the way, out of Monroe, Michigan. And joining me for the presentation happens to be Amy Salm. And Amy, it's nice to have you here. I know that you've been with LaZBoy for 27 years, which is really wonderful. And we are always so excited when we can share with you one of their top 10 styles. And that's the style that we're offering to you right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stand up because I want you to see it and its beauty. So that you can see what it looks like. This is called the James Plus. It's a great style, isn't it? It's a beautiful look. And how would you describe it? Because I feel like it's a blend between kind of classic and it's a touch of a modern look to it.
You are absolutely right. The classic back is what you see with what we call a smile design. And the smile design supports the whole center of the back all the way up through the neck and the head. And then the lower lumbar that you're showing here is supporting that lower lumbar area, but what's really important is the T cushion that comes out on each side. And this is what supports the mid back, because not a lot of chairs are designed to support a mid back, and the kidneys. You know, if you happen to damage your back from twisting wrong or turning wrong or just stretching in the wrong direction, this is what gives you that support that you need. And then from the seat all the way through the feet is where you get the customized TEMPURResponse memory foam foam. So I'm going to hit my power button number 1, and that is the memory. So now you can see as I recline this a little bit more, all the way back, it goes into a full 66 inches of reclining space. This arm is fully padded. It's the contemporary part of it. This is what we call a pillow top arm.
And it's all leather.
All leather.
Only leather recliner that we're going to be doing for the rest of the year.
Yes, and then the cushion goes all the way down to the back, so that Tempur-Pedic is back behind the pillow top and goes all the way down to the feet. And then you can see as I...
Look at how soft it is.
And as I massage the leather, I'm also pinching that memory foam, and you can see how it comes right back to shape. But LaZBoy does all of these fabulous designs to give you full comfort and longevity, being the leather and the mechanism.
So the ice and the power, because we do have your choice of a power recliner. It's a rocking recliner, by the way, and we're going to be showing that to you. So it does gently rock. I love that because it's so gentle, and it's surprising how relaxing that can be.
That is the #1 way LaZBoy got started, by building the rocker in the 60s. Now LaZBoy's mechanism goes all the way back to 1927, and still today with our plants across the United States, which are our starts, we still stamp all of our own metals. So maybe we have a chance to show you our Dayton, Tennessee plant, which is our largest. This is where you find all of the scientists that we have in our research and development team. But there's that American flag. And this is what we do. When I say we stamp our own metal, we are very specific in the hardwoods that we use in the frame and how we test the hardwood. This is a company that tests over 100,000 cycles. When we cut foam, we don't cut a foam as a generic like a lot of other companies will cut. Our foam is cut to go with the style. So the James has its own formula even in the foam. And when you look at the back of the James recliner, that tumbling of the Dacron we do 3 times, not once, which is industry standard. Now, we also test fabric, which we have here on HSN at times, but we test our leathers to make sure that we're giving you that highest quality that we can. And here's us testing the frames. Look at that, 100,000 times that your frame is tested. And then we drop it in a box, because what if something did happen as we're coming into your home? It's not going to, let me just say that. But if it happened to, we've even tested for that to make sure when the box is undone that the product on the inside is fully safe and secure. And then with the power, now the power itself is LaZBoy's own wireless remote. It's our design by our scientists and our engineers, so you won't find this anywhere else. And it's tethered with over 8 feet of cord that goes into your room with a power surge protection box. You don't have to have an extra, do I have to get a long wire? Do I have to get the surge protector? No, this is already built in, and you know your chair's working if the box in the back lights up green. Now, what if you have little ones at home, or you have your fur baby and you're like, oh, what if somebody trips? I can't have that in my house. Also on hsn.com is our lithium wireless battery. This literally attaches to the power in the back. It takes 5 to 7 hours to charge and gives you anywhere from 7 to 10 days of power use. And you know when your battery is coming to needing a charge, because not only does the chair beep or click, but even this will give you a beep to let you know it's time to charge it again. So we think of all those things. This just tucks up underneath the chair. You unsnap the wire portion to it, and then you have no cords behind the chair. And people, your friends and family, when they come over, they're gonna like, how do you have power without a cord to it? How did you do that? But this is exclusive for the LaZBoy styles. This is designed for us. Nice. And this. They are not universal. You can't go out on one of those online stores and buy this. You do have to get this from HSN to use on your LaZBoy product.
Right. And we're providing you with the information on your screen, so you can look for that, or you can give us a call, and we'll be able to provide you with the information so that you can grab that. I know that we only have like 10 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, it goes up fast.
So we have a lot that we want to cover for you. I do want to show you all the colors so that you can make a decision. I do also want to remind you that if you'd like to have the James Plus, which is in leather, this is the first time that we ever brought this style. So once the style is sold out, obviously we sometimes move on and we introduce newer styles. It is leather. This is going to be the final leather rocking recliner that we will bring for the remainder of the year. So if that's important to you, definitely place your orders. Don't miss out. Free shipping, white glove delivery service. Take advantage of it. We do offer this on FlexPay. That means you're looking at, for the manual, $277, for the power, $377. It's just a difference of $100. If you can swing and fit the extra $100 in your budget, you certainly are going to love either or. You have your navy, you have your ice. The ice has been the number one most popular power recliner, but you also have your gray, and then I am next to the walnut. I don't know if you wanted to
I absolutely want to do that.
Let's come on over.
Let's show how we're going to clean that leather. And Marlo, if it's all right, I would like to say that leather is nature's fabric. It's not like fabric that we can get 500 yards and bolts and bolts and bolts.
Right.
Once this sells out, I can't get more because we have to wait for the industry to supply us with more leather. Same thing in the car industry, not only with furniture, but the car industry. To get leather, it takes much longer in time.
I love the leather too, that new car smell, right? And just the quality of it, just like a good leather belt, the quality of a nice, you know, leather handbag, you know? And so, you know, the heirloom quality of it, and it's so soft and beautiful. If you'd love to have it, the savings is incredible that we get to offer to you. So let's talk about what you just did, the ketchup and this chocolate.
Ketchup and chocolate syrup.
The ice.
Yes, this is the ice color because I want everyone to see we're not doing it just to hide it on the dark colors. It does not matter. You're going to go to the kitchen, you're going to grab your paper towel and pick up as much of the spill as you can. Okay, so there's the syrup. Let me grab some of the ketchup.
So you're eating a hot dog, you're watching the baseball, you're watching
good on
the football
ketchup.
game.
Now, this is just your normal kitchen soap and water. That's it. There's nothing to have to scrub. You don't have to use a scrub side. This is just the mop side. So I'm picking up the rest of the residue that's on there. Even if you can't see it, it is there. And then with more paper towels, again, this is not a special microfiber cloth. There's nothing special you have to do. Look how much more residue was still on there. So just wipe it up. And now it's all dry. Sit down and start using your furniture. And you can see I got all of it on that side. That's it for the cleaning.
And that is for the lightest color of the choices that we're offering, and that ice. So you always want it, you know, maybe in your home you want us to be light and airy. And you're looking at that ice and you're like, oh my gosh, but I'm so afraid. Don't be, right? Easy to clean on all the choices. Limited quantities, you have the story on the leather. It's really hard for us to be able to get that back in. I want to go here though.
Yes.
Because one of the things that's important for you to know is that whenever Amy is here and whenever you see LaZBoy, the big part of the story is not only the tremendous savings that we can share with you that you are not going to be able to find in the brick and mortar store, is also the time that we can get this into your home. These are all upgrades. And usually in stores, it's going to take you weeks and weeks and weeks, sometimes up to 12 weeks to be able to have all the upgrades. So the leather is an upgrade. The Tempur-Pedic is an upgrade. The coffee in the legs is an upgrade. The handle is an upgrade. These are all upgrades. We're talking 21 days to get this delivered. That is quick. And this is an upgrade. So let's talk about the comfort.
So we are the only company that has married with Tempur-Pedic and created with their scientists and our engineers. It took over 5 years to take a mattress and bring it down to the right formula for sitting in a recliner. And I showed you just a second ago on the ivory, the ice color, that it goes all the way behind the upper back, all the way to the toes. On the bottom of the cushion is our high resiliency. This is what accepts your body weight as you plop into furniture. And we don't sit down in our furniture gently. No one does. I certainly don't. We plop in the furniture. That accepts the initial body weight. So look, this is a cue ball. We all know how much one of those weighs, right? If we drop it, this is you plopping in furniture. Now, that's fine, and it gets you the loft and the bounce as you continue to sit. But what happens is we put that Tempur-Pedic, that special formula, on top of the high resiliency. And this is the cue ball getting dropped on that. So this is you accepting the plop, if you will. Then this is what contours around the body. I'm gonna push the cue ball as far down as I can, and it's disappearing, right? As you get up, or your loved one gets up, then it is ready for the next person to sit down. I love to do this